friend, how are you doing today? My name is Karina and welcome back to Ready Set Pan. Today is the 7th update for counting down my alphabet or singing the alphabet or whatever we're doing. But essentially, beauty A to Z, you take each letter of your alphabet and attach a panning goal. Most of my usage goals, I do have a pan goal, but let's work through the 11 items I'm going to be chatting and updating you on today. 2 items, which are the masks, I'm not even talking about today because I have been terrible with masking. Summer routines just really throw me off, so we're going to ignore those ones. But otherwise, let's get into everything else, and we're going to kick it off so good. Oh my goodness. Okay, Bourjois. This is for B. This is the Bourjois bronzing powder. 51? Sure. You're seeing where I was on this last time. I was making really good progress on this bronzer. I have reached for it an additional 15 times, bringing me to 158 uses in this project. My goal was to finish it, and finish it I did. I have not cleaned the pan at all. This is how the pan was when I finished the item. Oh my, whoops. Look at all of that. I am so excited. This is the 2nd bronzer I have finished this year. Obviously, both of those bronzers are not start to finish, but like, I'm just so excited about it. Bronzers are difficult, so I'm just really thrilled to have worked 2 of them out of my collection. I've hit pan on another one, and you've seen me rolling in bronzers into other projects. I have 2 more bronzers kind of on the go, one with a usage goal, one with a finish goal. Like, I think I can get 3 bronzers done this year. I am on a roll, so super thrilled about that. But let's move on. So that was the highest note of the entire thing. Well, maybe. Bronzer's just really exciting. But let's move on to C, which is for my Briogeo. This is the Curl Charisma Rice Amino and Avocado Hydrating and Defining Mask. I have still been pretty decent at least doing the hair mask, so that's at least a good thing. You're seeing where I was on this as of last month. And the end may be getting in sight now. So if I was to line it, it's like down here. Like, oh, okay. That is where I am at. There's not much left in here. Maybe next month. Hair masks always take me a long time, and this one was 236 milliliters, so we'll see how that one goes. Okay, we're going to jump a lot of the alphabet. As always, all the items will be listed down in the description box below. However, if I'm not talking about an item today, either it's finished or I didn't make progress on it to chat with you about today. But I'm going to go all the way down to letter M. That stands for my Clarins Lip Milky Mousse. This is the Lip Whipped Cream in shade 1. Last update, I was down at this line here, and this is so difficult to get product out of. I've kind of been fighting with it all month, and I decided, you know what, I'm good. With an additional 16 uses, bringing me to 92 uses in this project, and I had a lot of uses in other products previously, I am finally calling this empty. It had one of these applicators, so it wasn't my favorite. Decent color, it wore well enough, but it's an empty after being on a couple projects. Okay, fantastic progress is still happening on my Natasha Denona Cupid Cheek Duo. We have, of course, the pink cream blush on one side and the golden powder highlight on the other. I have used this 17 times over the last month, bringing me to 97 uses in the project. This has also been in other projects before, but as you can see, oh my goodness. Okay. So let's start with the blush side. I think I will have to re-scrape everything into the middle again, just to make it a little bit easier for brush pickup. And I am starting to collect some items I would like to repress, so I think we're getting to that point with the powder highlight as well. It's a little bit difficult to work with. It's a little bit harder for the brush to pick up product, but I still really love both sides of this. It's such a great product. So we're going to keep going on it. It is a possibility I could have the blush side done for next month or the following month. I do have the Fenty cream blush I should really get my uses finished on that with. But, oh my gosh. Progress. Okay. Q is for Quo Beauty. This is the One Stroke Gel Liner in Galactic Teal. I am wearing it today. But it is a lot later in the day than I normally film, so hopefully it's holding up somewhat decently. I cannot roll this up, so it's done when it's done. I did reach for it an additional 9 times this month, which brings me to 58 uses in the project. And yeah, you can see all the golden eyeshadow from today, but I do still really enjoy it. These eyeliners are easy to work with. And it's just a fun color for the summer. Okay, over the last 2 months, I've been really making progress on the tennis? This thing. This is the Plumeria Petals something or other. I assume it's a lip oil. I've been using this a lot with the lip liner I'll chat about in just a moment here. I've reached for this 23 times, bringing me to 32 uses in the project, and I can actually make a line. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I am at this point right here. Can't really show you without blinding you, but it's actually settled to make a mark, which is super exciting. My goodness. I just realized I was able to make a mark, so thrilled about that. Love when that happens. I've been pairing that with my letter U, which is my Oma Beauty Angelo lip liner. So looks like this. Getting a little bit beat up in my sharpener. As you can see though, making some good progress on this. Again, I use it over the entirety of the lips. I don't just use it to lip line. It's an additional 16 uses, bringing me to 38 uses in the project. It's getting there. It is getting there very slowly but surely. So we'll be pairing a lot of those together in the coming months. Oh my goodness. So we're getting into some exciting stuff. So let's just dive into these things. So the Mary Kay, this is their Whipped Eye Color in the shade Tiki Hut. So the Whipped Eye Color is where I'm getting my W from. You're seeing where I was on this last time. And I have been predominantly using this as my dog walking eye color, just to slap something on the eyelids before going out. But I've also used it as like a touch-up in the evening. I've reached for it 20 times, bringing me to 66 uses in this project. So really good usage this month. And I'm trying to be careful here. That's all that's left. Oh my goodness. So close on this. So I'll get the close-up video so you can see it a little bit better. There's not much left. This is going to be empty before too long. Let's talk about what's on my nails right now. So of course this is still double dipping with my project polish. That is my Sally Hansen Extreme Wear Nail Color in Rockstar Pink. Rockstar Pink. I always want to say Rockstar Punk for some reason. As of my last project polish update, and my project polish is just usually a video or two after this update. I was up here. Now I am just I'm like halfway of what's left. So I'm at this point here. We'll see if I wear it again before my next project polish update. But we're getting really close on this. I think I've only worn this 4 times so far this month, so not a whole heck of a lot, but I do enjoy it. It's a fun one. Okay, that brings us to Lunar Beauty Nude Prism Palette. I have the shade Your Golden, which you're seeing where I was last month. This is such a nice gold all over the lid color. I do enjoy reaching for it. This palette is really good, and this is the one I did take traveling. So I was able to use my Useless eyeshadow as well as the one on this project. Since my last update, I have reached for it 5 times, bringing me to 10 uses. My goal on this eyeshadow was to hit pan. So this is the palette, that is the shade Your Golden, and hit pan I did. So I'll get a video so it's a little bit more close up so you can see it. I am trying to wear this down evenly. Kind of difficult to do. Yeah, so I did hit my goal. I'm very pleased about it. I do love that color. However, like, this palette does have use. As you can see, it's not just, you know, that shade. I have worked on some of these other shades, kind of played around with them. So the palette's looking a little disproportional to me now because of the pan in just this one. And some of these shades I really haven't touched very much. My problem with this kind of palette is there's too much similar, like, so many neutral kind of crease options, a lot of deepening, darkening shades. I love all the lid options, but like the mattes are. So I'll have to do some more playing with the palette to get this looking a little bit more well-loved to balance out that pan there, just for my preferences. But I have hit my goal on this, which is very, very exciting, because that was sitting untouched for quite a while. Okay, and then what I'm wearing on my lips today, Zoeva. So then this is their Pure Velour Lips in the shade Natural Aesthetic. So I am trying to reach for this one golden tones. So like I've got like orange eyeshadow on today if I'm doing anything bronzier, so this was good with your golden. However, I did take this traveling, and you know, the morning application when I did my makeup, I think besides right now, may have been the only times I've used it. I've only reached for this 7 times, bringing me to 31 uses in the project. I do think it's just a little not summer. It's not summery, unfortunately, and I was hoping to get a lot of use on it this summer. But for fall, I think this is going to be such a nice fall lip color. So hopefully in the coming months, I will get a lot more use on this. But yeah, I really doubt I'm going to hit my goal on finishing this one by the end of this year. So I have hit 3 additional letters of my alphabet here. So very excited. So I got to roll out B for the Bourjois bronzer. I got to roll out M for the Milky Lip Mousse. And I got to roll out my hip hand goal for Y for the shade Your Golden. So thrilled about that. So in terms of my goals for next month, I have another 3 I think I can do. Biggest stretch is going to be on that hair mask, but again, there is not much left in there. Not much. I'm hoping I can do it. Otherwise, it's going to be the month after. Tiki Hut is so close. And then this will be a main focus for Project Polish because it's just such a fun color, and I am close on that one as well. So hopefully 3 more. With the 3 goals I met today, that means I have gotten 14 letters completed from the alphabet, and if I can just get back into my masking game, I can make some more progress and hopefully get those masks done by the end of this year for the finale of this project. But that's everything. That is where we're going to leave Beauty A to Z update number 7. I think it was a good one, so let me know all your thoughts down in the comments below. Subscribe so you don't miss any of my other pending content, including my Fantastic Ladies collaborations. Give the video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed, and I look forward to seeing you in my next one very soon. Have a wonderful day.